berth in the AFC Championship game. Off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense.
They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And the quality of opponent goes up a notch here in this divisional round. But he's coming off such a sensational performance, I'm not sure he cares. 4 touchdown passes in the last game, and you'd have to imagine his head coach would sign up for that right now.
Gotta like that start. 14 yards to get him going. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
They go play action with Lawrence. Now a deep one for Johnston. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Hall. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
This a 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, Lawrence. A short one there to Freiermuth. In search of 40 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Hall. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Here's Lawrence. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
And the Bills are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
Open man, that's Malik Neighbors.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Bills, first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On play action, Allen. This one complete to the running back, Chase Edmonds. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
That's another Bills.
Here's Allen to throw it.
That's complete. It's Neighbors.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
22 more yards. That's good for a Bills. First down.
Now Allen again.
They'll find Henderson out of the backfield here.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Deebo Samuel from 8 yards out. And the Bills are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Things could just not have started any better for them. But they get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting a tone in any game, right? The first points of a ball game. How about during the playoffs? Vitally important, and they've done that in this one.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
Browns, nothing.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. There's a nice move. And able to get this out to the 25. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
And the Browns, first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now Lawrence. Open man is Atwell, complete. And in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Now Lawrence to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 36.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for the Browns. First down.
They go play action now. Lawrence. It's wheeled in downfield by Johnston. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Browns first down.
They'll run with Hall. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Breece Hall, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 7. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. A beautiful fake. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. So they fake the handoff. Now they get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up.
Here's Allen. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bills first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
And the Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 44.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Allen now looks to throw. They set up the screen for Henderson. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw, it's Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 34-yard line.
Good for Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Allen hit. He lost the football. And I think the Browns got it. They did.
Recovered by the Browns.
The Browns drive about to get started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Browns first
Hall
down.
want to give up the middle. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Hall again. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Lawrence will throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Christian Wilkins busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And that is no good. But there is a flag down. He might get another shot at this.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing quickly out wide to Atwell. Well, they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Browns.
Now Lawrence. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Pat Freiermuth from 13 yards out. And the Browns have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Bills 7.
That time a 9-play drive. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Back at the 23-yard line.
Allen. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First down.
On the draw, this is Henderson. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
And more troubles for him as he's going to get stuck behind the line again.
He was taken down.
The run hasn't worked the last couple of plays. Now it's 3rd and 14.
Leads to 3rd down and 14.
Now this time, Allen will throw. He'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first.
It's 4th down.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. A short one there to Freiermuth. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 7.
Lawrence.
3rd and 4.
That is caught. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Straight ahead is home. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. 59 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Hall again on second down. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. From the gun on third down, Lawrence. This pass out wide to Hall. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Browns, first down.
And the tight end goes in motion left.
At the 37-yard line.
On play action, Lawrence. He gets it to Johnston. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now Lawrence. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Here's a give to Hall. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds. Touchdown! Kari Blossingame from a yard out. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. Oh, heck of a move. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now Allen. That's caught. He gets it out to Austin. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. They'll come up now on a second and long after the hold. Allen going to throw. Completes Austin here over the middle. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
It's a gain of 11. Brings up third and
to the air. Allen. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. And he is going to have the Bills first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
That's good for a Bills first down.
Here's Allen. This one finds Austin at right. He's across midfield. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be from 56 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the sunshine. A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. Looks again for T.J. Hockenson, and he's got him again.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
4 yards. That's another Bills 1st down.
Henderson now on 1st and 10.
And he'll get about 5 here, so he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And snapped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
1st down.
Edmonds will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, a 40-yard touchdown scamper.
And the Bills are back within a score.
That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and
Lawrence on the sneak. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Browns first down.
Give to Hall running right. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
15 yards. That's another Browns first down.
On 1st down, right back to Hall. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Another Browns first down.
Now 2nd and 9. They go play action with Lawrence. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Here's Lawrence. A short one there to Freiermuth.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Lawrence on the sneak.
And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Browns
A give running right is Hall. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 126 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Antonio Gibson taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Browns go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Coleman. They were bouncing their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. That's caught left side by Neighbors. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 24-yard line. Final minute now of the third quarter.
First down.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's second and 13. Now Allen. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. The Bills have the football. Touchdown, Bills! Malik Neighbors, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Bills have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. He'll give it to Hall to start the drive. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
The Browns, first down.
Here's Hall again. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 2. Lawrence will throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. The Browns on third down. They've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Now Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Now Lawrence to throw.
And his throw here's incomplete.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
It's now third down and 1.
Here's Lawrence to throw. They'll get this one complete to Atwell. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down.
6 yards. It's fourth down.
The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. It'll be Edmonds to begin the drive. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First down. First and 10.
On play action, Allen. That one taken in by Neighbors. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up second and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Bills first down. First and 10.
Out of the gun, they give to Henderson. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
Allen off the play fake. Across the formation, he hits Austin. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 30.
It's a gain of 11. That's good.
Now we'll run straight ahead with Edmonds. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Here's second and 4 from the 24.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up second and 4.
Up the middle, here's Henderson. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. And he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second.
Henderson is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
It's now third and
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They face a critical third and goal now in a one-score game. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Here's a big one. It's fourth and goal.
now fourth down and goal.
To throw is Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. T.J. Hawkinson, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth.
28 all.
That one in the books as a 12-play drive. Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives, all tied fourth quarter as the kick is away here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. This is first and 10. Throwing now, Lawrence. He's got Atwell. That's complete. They'll come up now on second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
back to throw. Lawrence.
Over
the middle, complete. That's Johnston. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. They'll find Williams on the sling. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock.
At the Bills' 31-yard line.
Lawrence finding Williams once more, complete. Well, the Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. It's complete to Williams. They come up now on 2nd and 2. 8
yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
Here's Lawrence. Now he'll take this and run. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Here's 1st and goal.
That's another Browns first down.
Lawrence. They'll set up the screen for Hall.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
And his kick here is good. Well, sometimes you get a mismatch in these divisional round games. Not here. This has been everything we could have hoped for.
Okay, Brandon, don't get mad at me, but it's time for the old cliche.
Bring it. Neither
of these teams deserves to lose, but in the end, it's looking like the late field goal is going to be the difference in this game.
That's a good cliche. We'll let that one go. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation, because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Well, on both sides, you come into this game with so much hope, so much build-up, looking to move on. One side gets to do that, but let's not forget the others. Tough pill to swallow.
It really is, because there's so much hard work, effort. You mentioned the hope to go on and maybe play in the big game itself. Well, let's see how they handle it, though. The offseason is going to be a long one for them, because they're going to eat their heart out watching other people continue to play. But can they come back the next year and find it in them to make that same run again and maybe find a way to advance?
So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
You heard about a man, the lift controller, the lever king. I told you, hop in and let the journey begin. Straight and shiny face, let you someone for all his face. So full of face, I just wanna get it up and down. We're moving on around, we're going up and down. We're moving on around. I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes up and down. Let me open the door. Elevator operator. Like him, I really wanna be like him. I wanna be like him. Forget about that. Hats up in the sky, and we keep getting, and matching down.